Thomas here with Munch Rob. I'm going to give you another how-to video. This time, I bought a bunch of bones recently. It just came in a set, hooray for Halloween. I made a Rebellion sword from the Devil May Cry series. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. But I have a bunch of them left, and I didn't know what to do with them. And then I thought of Far Cry Primal. In Far Cry Primal, which is one of the newer ones, you're like a caveman type, and a lot of the weapons are made out of bones. So let's take advantage of that. I am going to build the Blood Shashti club from Far Cry Primal. Let's get to building. And we are finished. Here is the end result. I really like the way it turned out. It looks super authentic. It looks like it would do some damage, and even though it's just foam, the heavier part is on this end, so I feel like if I actually hit somebody, it'd probably hurt a little bit. The most difficult part for this, I mean, the bone was done for us. The hardest part was the teeth, and it wasn't necessarily the shape, but when you get in there with a Dremel on the small pieces, make sure you got a good tight grip on it, because those little pieces, boo, shoot up, and the rotator's rotating right back at your face. So I got pegged in the forehead a couple of times, and luckily I was wearing eye protection because it would have hit me in my eye. But then I got to play Search and Find the Teeth, which is a weird game to play. But overall, I think it tied in very, very well. I blended in that weird notch that was on the bone so that it looks like a full bone, and you can barely even see the seam where I put that stuff in there just to seal off the edges. Maybe you'll make this and your friends will think you're a caveman. Or maybe they'll look at it and think you're a psychopath. But inevitably they're going to ask you, how'd you make that? You can give them one of these. Tell them, much props. Tell me if this hurts.